Hey guys, so just working through a couple of student questions that we've had in recent webinars. We run webinars every Friday at 12 o'clock and we'll try and get to all the questions. If it's an interview, it's a coaching session, obviously there's a live chat, people ask questions there. I don't always get to all the questions, so I typically go back through those live chat transcripts, pick up the questions that we didn't answer, and then pick them up in these Q&A videos. So this question is from a student who says, I want to know what are the most important requirements that sponsors look for before opting to invest in a new business idea, and what are the processes one should take to get a good sponsor in SA or South Africa. So this, I think, came up in the interview we had with Daniel Robas, where we were talking about business ideas and maybe being an entrepreneur on the side of also studying, or after your studies go on to become an entrepreneur. And it was also in the context of doing an MBA and whether you actually need an MBA to start a business or to become an entrepreneur. So from my perspective, the most important requirements that a sponsor will look for, and I think Daniel made a very good quote. He said, somebody that's going to invest in your business, they actually don't care about your business. They care about their money in your business. So it's ultimately going to come down to the returns, that you as the entrepreneur or the business owner, can commit to giving as a return on your sponsor's investment. And they will have a range of choices as to where they put their money. Are they going to put it in property? They're going to put it in the stock market? They're going to put in an existing business or a new business, like yours, for example. And I think it's also up to you to go and choose sponsors that would be more predisposed to investing in your business or in your broad area within which you want to get a business going. So they'll also look for not only the return on their money, but also the alignment between something that you may be passionate about in your business and something that they may be passionate about doing. So you find, for example, a lot of technology startup investors have some knowledge or interest in technology, and that is important for a sponsor because they need to sort of have some understanding of the workings of your business. They need to be able to sit down with you. Perhaps they're on your board. Perhaps they will go and help you raise capital to get your business going, invest in new markets, new features, customer acquisition processes, etc. And if they don't have a working knowledge of the industry that you're working in, or the operating model, or the business model that you want to use, then you're not going to be a good fit for investing in your business. And you as the business owner need to be very careful about the sponsors that you bring on, of course. And then the process is to get a good sponsor in SA. So there are great organizations like Kalon, like Knife Capital. Those are two that come to my mind. There's Silicon Cape in South Africa, Silicon Cape. Those three are sort of networks of other organizations, it's like a marketplace where investors will sign up and say, look, we're actively looking for businesses that we want to invest in. How can we sort of have access to those businesses? How can we engage with those sort of business entrepreneurial people to put our money in high growth businesses? Because often these new businesses can be very high growth and can achieve excellent returns, and better than the stock market, better than property, better than other places where sponsors or investors will go and put their money. So Knife Capital, Silicon Cape, Kalon, there's a couple, and I know a couple of people in each of those as well. So by all means, if you want to connect with me and I can connect you. I mean, I used to be involved in our commercial division at the large bank that I work, and I was constantly involved with entrepreneurs and small medium enterprises, and went off to conferences to go and help businesses get started. So a conference is another very good place to go, whether it's virtual or physical. Go and look in your industry for conferences where they showcase businesses, because you will find investors also coming to those conferences because they're on the prowl for good businesses that they want to invest in. But remember, as I said, and what Daniel said in the interview, they're interested more in their money in your business than actually in your business. They are interested in your business, but only to the degree that they have some sort of alignment or knowledge of exactly what it is that you're doing. So give them a good return and have some alignment between your passion, your interest in what you're doing in the business, and their interest and passion and their knowledge, etc.